They are the terror of the sea. Heavy armed pirates with fast speedboats plug the waters, especially around the Horn of Africa. They hijack container ships, tankers, yachts, and they blackmail for ransom money. Shipping companies are protecting their vessels with armed private security personnel. But how can the international community effectively combat piracy? Piracy in international waters is causing a lot of concern. It has a growing impact on international security, trade and shipping, and of course on seafarers' lives. Pirate attacks have continued despite patrols and protection by foreign navies off the Horn of Africa. Monsoon rains over the past few months curbed the number of attacks, but there are fears that they will start to pick up again. Piracy is a global threat which needs a robust and effective global action. In this context, Georgios Koumoutsakos from the EPP Group and member of the Transport Committee organized a public hearing in the European Parliament on facing the threat of piracy, current challenges and possible solutions.
We believe that the efforts made so far by the international community have not produced the result that we would like to see. So we believe that the message should be enough is enough.
The European Union has a decisive contribution in combating piracy with the military operation Atalanta, for example. But as Mr. Koumoutsakos underlined, this operation is not enough.
We need to strengthen and we need to build a more coherent policy, not only at sea, but on shore as well. So we need an approach that goes hand by hand with the operational dimension and the foreign policy dimension in Somalia and in the region. And I believe that there is a lot of things that the European Union can do more.
The international military presence in the area is not sufficient. Pirates are still operating, kidnapping vessels and asking for ransom. Marnix van Overklift, president of the European Community Ship Owners Associations.
What we of course want is that, in a way, more naval activity, but at the same time allowing European flag vessels to take on board either military personnel or private armed guards. And that is still a problem today in several countries. Some countries do allow it, other countries do not allow it. So that's a risky situation. At the same time, what we've been advocating is maybe to have a military presence in certain areas in East Africa, where merchant ships, before entering risk areas, could pick up security persons, preferably military personnel.
For Chris Trelawney, the senior technical officer in the Maritime Security section of the International Maritime Organization based in London, what is happening in East Africa is just ruthless organized crime.
What needs to be done is fixing the problem ashore in Somalia. There is no other work for them to do. So until we actually produce rule of law, stable government and stability ashore in Somalia, which allows for development of alternative lifestyles, development of fisheries, development of agriculture, maritime-based trades, for example, the piracy will continue and we won't deter it. Until that happens, and we certainly welcome the involvement of the European Union in that, then we have to do what we can to protect the global shipping going through the area.
Piracy is not only dangerous, it has also become an expensive matter for seafaring nations. According to recent studies, piracy off Somalia and in the Indian Ocean has cost the global community somewhere near $10 billion. In this respect, the EPP Group and the European Parliament are spreading information and raising public awareness of the seriousness and magnitude of this challenge. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.